3 months later, the Beijing skyline glittered beneath the evening sky. Thousands of fans filled the streets, waving banners and glowing light sticks. Every digital billboard displayed the same words. Prism World Tour Beijing sold out. Later that afternoon, a meeting was called in the director's office. Several department heads were already seated. Director Chen placed a blue folder on the conference table. "Director Chen, we've received an official invitation." He looked around the room. Director Chen, Beijing Central Hospital has been selected to participate in an international research and clinical training program led by Seoul Multi-Specialty Hospital. The room immediately filled with murmurs. Director Chen continued. "Director Chen, the program includes advanced ICU simulation, ECMO training, neuromonitoring, perioperative critical care, and collaborative international research." He paused. "Director Chen, the program includes advanced ICU simulation, ECMO training, neuromonitoring, perioperative critical care, and collaborative international research." He paused, then looked directly at Li Hua. "Director Chen, Dr. Li Hua, I want you to represent Beijing." The room fell silent. Li Hua didn't even open the folder. She answered calmly, "Li Hua, send someone else." Several consultants looked at one another in surprise. Director Chen frowned. "Director Chen, may I ask why?" Li Hua met his eyes. "Li Hua, my patients are here. I don't intend to leave Beijing." Without another word, she stood, collected her patient files, and quietly walked out of the meeting room. Director Chen sighed as the door closed. He glanced at the invitation once more. At the bottom of the letter, one familiar signature stood out. Professor Dr. Kang Jinwoo, Seoul Multi-Specialty Hospital. Inside the Beijing National Stadium, excitement echoed through every corridor. A voice came over the intercom. "Staff, 30 minutes until showtime." Ryu Jin, everyone ready. Min-jae spun a microphone in one hand before flashing a grin. Min-jae, Beijing's about to lose its mind. He laughed. "Let's make tonight unforgettable." Kim Si-woo, lead vocalist. Si-woo stood quietly by the window, looking out at the sea of fans gathering outside the stadium. A gentle smile appeared on his face. Si-woo listened to them. "They've been waiting for us all day." Seo Taeyang, main rapper. Producer, Taeyang sat on the couch with headphones around his neck, making a few final adjustments to the intro track on his tablet. Without looking up, he said, "Taeyang, the new arrangement is ready. It's going to hit even harder live." Yoon Do-hyun, lead dancer. Vocalist Maknae. The youngest member burst into the room carrying a bag of snacks. "Do-hyun, anyone want gummies before the concert?" The room erupted in laughter. Min-jae shook his head. "Min-jae, you're unbelievable." Do-hyun smiled proudly. "I perform better with snacks." Ryu Jin looked around at his 4 teammates. A small smile crossed his face. Ryu Jin, 5 people, 1 dream. Let's give Beijing a night they'll never forget. The members stacked their hands together. All together, one light, every color, we are Prism. Outside, 80,000 fans roared. Among them, thousands of voices became one. Prism, Prism, Horizon. The stage lights dimmed. The countdown began. 10, 9, 8. The platform beneath the 5 members slowly rose toward the stage. The concert was about to begin. Li Hua sat alone in the doctor's lounge. The blue folder from Seoul Multi-Specialty Hospital lay open on the table. One file after another. Advanced ICU Simulation Center, ECMO Fellowship Program, Neuromonitoring Research Laboratory, International Critical Care Exchange. She quietly turned another page. Each document described a place where medicine was constantly evolving. For the first time, she wasn't looking at another hospital. She was looking at the future she wanted. Just then, her phone vibrated. Unknown international number. She answered. "Li Hua, hello?" A familiar voice replied. "Professor Dr. Kang Jinwoo, Dr. Li Hua." She straightened slightly. "Li Hua, Professor." A brief silence followed. Then he asked only one question. "Kang Jinwoo, what kind of physician do you want to become 10 years from now?" Li Hua didn't answer immediately. He continued calmly. Kang Jinwoo, if that position can be created in Beijing, stay. Another pause. If not, you already know where to find me. Before she could reply, the call ended. No pressure, no persuasion, just one question that stayed with her. The roar of the crowd grew louder with every second. The stage elevator stopped just below the platform. Only a thin metal door separated PRYSM from 80,000 screaming fans. The members stood in silence. No one spoke. Only the distant chant echoed through the stadium. Do-yoon peeked through a small gap in the curtain. His eyes widened. Do-yoon, whoa, I know every show is huge, but Beijing is unbelievable. Min-jae chuckled. Min-jae, don't tell me the matinee is nervous. Do-hyun quickly shook his head. Do-hyun nervous? Never. Maybe just a little. Everyone laughed. Si-woo gently patted his shoulder. Si-woo, just enjoy it. They're here because they love us. Taeyang adjusted his in-ear monitor one last time. Taeyang, focus. The intro starts in 60 seconds. The room fell quiet again. Ryu Jin looked at each of his members. 5 pairs of eyes met his. He smiled. Ryu Jin, no matter how many stages we've performed, the first step always feels the same. He extended his fist. One by one, the others placed theirs on top. Ryu Jin ready. Everyone ready. The stage manager raised 3 fingers. Stage manager, 30 seconds. The arena lights suddenly went dark. A deafening scream erupted from the audience. The massive LED screen flickered to life. A single word appeared across it. Prisma. The opening music thundered through the stadium. The platform began to rise. As the 5 members emerged into the blinding lights, 80,000 voices shook the entire stadium. Prism. 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 Ryu Jin took one step forward. He smiled, raising his microphone. Ryu Jin by Jing. The audience screamed even louder. Ryu Jin, it's been too long. Did you miss us? Fans, yes. Han Min-jae laughed, pointing toward the crowd. Min-jae, that's what I wanted to hear. Kim Si-woo looked around the massive stadium, his eyes sparkling beneath the stage lights. Si-woo, 80,000 voices. You sound incredible tonight. Another wave of cheers echoed through the arena. Seo Taeyang adjusted his headset and smirked. Taeyang, then don't hold back. We came here to make this the loudest night of the tour. The stadium roared. Yoon Do-yoon jumped to the front of the stage with a wide grin. Do-yoon, hollow. Can you scream even louder? The answer came instantly. A thunderous roar shook the stadium. Ryu Jin exchanged a glance with his members. He nodded. Ryu Jin, then, let's begin. The opening beat dropped. The 5 members moved into perfect formation. The first choreography began. As thousands of purple light sticks swayed in perfect rhythm, the Prism World Tour, Beijing officially began. Every color tells a story. Soft orchestral music echoed through the arena. One by one, 5 spotlights illuminated the stage. Each member stepped forward wearing a different color. The audience fell silent, watching the stage glow like a living prism. Ryu Jin smiled as he looked across his members. Ryu Jin, people often ask why we're called Prism. He paused, letting the cheers settle. Ryu Jin, a prism doesn't create light. It reveals every color hidden inside it. Han Min-jae took a step forward. Min-jae, each of us shines differently. Kim Si-woo smiled warmly at the audience. Si-woo, but together, we become one. Seo Taeyang raised his microphone. Taeyang, and none of these colors would shine without you. Yoon Do-yoon pointed toward the sea of glowing light sticks. Do-hyun, halo. Tonight, you're the 6th color. For a heartbeat, the entire stadium was silent. Then, 80,000 purple light sticks rose into the air. The arena became a galaxy of light. Ryu Jin placed his hand over his heart. Ryu Jin, this song is for every person who believed in us. The first piano note echoed through the stadium. The 5 members walked into formation. As confetti drifted gently through the air, the performance of different colors, one prism began. The concert had ended. 3 nights later, 02:17 a.m., Beijing Central Hospital ICU. Another emergency shift had finally ended. The ICU had fallen quiet. Li Hua sat alone beside the window overlooking the Beijing skyline. She slowly opened the notebook she always carried. Inside, Professor Kang Jinwoo's business card remained exactly where she had placed it after the seminar months ago. She stared at it for a long time. Then, she picked up her phone. The number rang once, twice. Then, Kang Jinwoo, Professor Kang Jinwoo speaking. Li Hua, Professor Kang. A small smile appeared on his face. Li Hua, this is Dr. Li Hua. He already knew why she had called. Kang Jinwoo, have you made your decision? Li Hua looked through the ICU window at the sleeping city. She took one slow breath. Li Hua, I'd like to come to Seoul. Silence. Then came a single word. Kang Jinwoo, welcome. Li Hua smiled for the first time that night. Outside, the lights of Beijing continued to shine. Ahead of her, a new chapter was about to begin. For the first time in 3 days, Prism had nowhere to rush. The city's skyline shimmered outside the hotel windows as the members gathered in a private rooftop restaurant overlooking Beijing. Music played softly in the background. A long table was filled with Chinese and Korean dishes. For tonight, they weren't global superstars. They were simply 5 friends, celebrating another successful tour stop. Min-jae to Beijing. Everyone clinked their glasses together. All cheers. Yoon Do-yoon immediately reached for another plate. Do-hyun, I've earned this. I'm eating everything. Kim Si-woo laughed. Si-woo, you said that after lunch? Do-yoon shrugged. Do-yoon, that was practice. The table burst into laughter. Seo Taeyang leaned back in his chair, scrolling through the flood of fan posts from the concert. Taeyang, the different colors. One PRIWSM stage is already trending. Han Min-jae smirked. Min-jae, as expected. Ryu Jin smiled quietly as he watched his members joking together. Moments like these, away from the cameras, were the ones he treasured most. Manager, you all deserve tonight, but don't stay out too late. We fly back to Seoul tomorrow morning. Do-hyun dramatically sighed. Do-hyun, can't we stay one more day? Min-jae laughed. Min-jae, only if you promise not to order dessert number 5. I'm not promising anything. Everyone laughed again. None of them realized that this peaceful celebration would soon be interrupted by an unexpected event. One that would change the course of their Beijing trip and begin a story none of them could have imagined.